The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
Our game tonight featuring the Connecticut Sun as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here is Ionescu. Sheldon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and 2 at the line.
A 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft. 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she can hit threes, right point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Sheldon has a lot of talent, especially when it comes to scoring the ball.
Both good at the line. To the left side wing. Here's buckets. Another shot.
Here's Brink.
Goes up again. And finally, that one's good.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here is Ionescu.
Guarded by Jackson.
For 3. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Now here's Bucket.
Defended by Sheldon.
The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw.
Hey, what's going on, Savage? How are you today? How are you going? How are you doing?
One shot.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Guarded by Jackson.
From the arc. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. And here are the Sparks now.
Pass to Brink.
Said you good, just chilling. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm still trying to overcome this sinus issues I got going on.
Shot from 12. Not gonna go that time.
Yeah, my
Sheldon outside.
this sinus turned into a cold.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 5.
Sheldon misses.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Buckets. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Feet out.
All right, all right.
To drop it in.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
And here's Ionescu. Up top, Sheldon. Good on the triple.
Well, in J.C. Sheldon,
I
they've
got
got
there
a very
too
effective
late.
3-and-D player. She can cause problems at either end of the floor.
Rice, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Brink. Buckets with it. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a
Oh,
lot
wow.
more of those than she misses.
Oh, wow. I done felt all in the crowd.
Hits it from three-point range.
A lethal sniper
Could not get
from
back.
outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Brink. She's covered by Hamby. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. The shot off that time. Connecticut trailing. Here's Hamby. That ties it up.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Over to the left wing. Here's Buckets.
Oh my God.
Nothing is falling right now for them.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Sheldon outside. To the wing, right side. And good, as it snugs right down through the net. And the Sparks with possession here. Trailing by 2.
Oh, okay.
Out to the wing. Stolen by
Oh
Sheldon.
my God. The joystick is really pulling. I'm trying to. Oh, what?
Hauled in by the Sparks.
I'm trying to go one way. It want me to go another way, and that's crazy.
Rice. The Sparks, no good that.
Hold on. Let me. My headphones is going out. What's going on, Goat? I had to put my plug my headphones in. My headphones was battery was running out, running low. So I want you guys to answer the question on how did y'all feel about the draft and Shedora slipping out of first round?
Time either. And Connecticut has possession. Pass to Sheldon. To the left wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now the Sparks with it. Yeah, 4-point game. Brink a screen. Rice bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
Sheldon with it. He has 5.
Real crazy.
Pass to Smith. Back to Sheldon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Look at Sheldon getting
I
in there
cannot
and
stay in
finding
front
a
of
way to
her.
get the bucket.
Now here's Buckets. She has 5. Rice. Off the mark there with the 3. The Sun on offense. 3-point lead. Pass to Ionescu. The three is up. Jackson pulls it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, I was surprised when
Now here is Ionescu.
when they did a trade in the beginning of the draft,
From deep.
where Jacksonville traded up to get Travis. That right there
And we
took
knew this
everybody
about her
for a
early
loop.
on. She was the only player in college basketball
And then
history
once that
male
happened,
or
it was
with 2,000 points,
it was a wrap
1,000
from there.
rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special talent.
Yep, they sure
One of the
was.
hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu,
They sure
has worked
was.
really hard at perfecting that shot.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Here's buckets. He has 5. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. The Sun with the lead. Now Ionescu. 6 points for her. The 3. And another 3 for Connecticut.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Don't even talk about Green Bay.
Rice. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Pass to Smith. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Ionescu. Shoots it up. Jackson pulls it in. Good if it goes. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sun ahead. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Yeah, I heard Savage. Yeah,
Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second
I'm not
quarter.
even going. Hey, this is
And
my
guys,
thing.
What's your take on the Suns so far?
The second round, I don't know where Shador is going, so I'm not even. I'm taking my emotions out of it now.
Has been on point.
I really don't know.
And here are the Sun. Here's buckets. She has 5. The jump hook, and she lays it up and in.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Now here's Sheldon. She has 7. Basket good.
How about the toughness Sheldon showed right there? Absorbing the contact like a champ.
I'm all over the court on this.
And here's buckets.
Sheesh.
Rice. No good on the triple.
In the first, she was killing him from outside, but in the second, she just can't get it going.
We are letting
She is
them
one of
run
the best
us.
when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And it's the Sparks ball, trailing by 10. Rice, defended by Sheldon. Pass to buckets. Just 3 to shoot. Rebounded by the Sun. Ionescu outside. Takes the three. Sun keep it alive. The three ball. Drills the three-pointer.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2
That
more
is
here
so
in the
true,
second.
Savage. You are so right about that. Yep.
And the Sparks with possession here.
He's keeping all receipts
They
at
really
this
wanna find
point.
that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Right side Brink. Jackson.
It's good from long range.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm
Sure
coming
is.
Right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Sheldon.
She's got 9. Here's Smith. Missed inside.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's buckets. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Using that reach, Cameron Brink hitting the glass.
Sheldon outside. And Brink brings down the board.
Wow, I thought that was absolutely automatic.
Buckets. Covered by Ionescu. Here's buckets.
Come on, let me get the shot.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Over to the wing. Busts the day after a cagey pass fake.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Yeah, what's his name? Ashton Gentry? Gentry?
The Sun making a switch here.
I forgot where he's going.
And the Sparks with
Oh, he's
possession
going
here.
to the
It's a
Saints.
10-point game.
Why I can't move all of a
6 on the
sudden?
shot clock. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, remember that. That's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Pass to Brink.
Oh my God, we are sluggish today.
Good for another basket. Number 4 today, and she is 4 for 8.
Man, she is so much fun to watch when she's working like that and getting to the hoop like that.
Screen by Smith.
Watches it.
J.C. Sheldon nails the triple.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
That'll do it for the first half. The Sun on top. They're up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for the fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. Yeah, measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
Here's Sheldon. Offensive rebound.
And there it is.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's buckets. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Sheldon with it. Smith outside. Pass to Ionescu. Misses the three.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's buckets.
Oh my
No good
God.
from the wing.
Those have been some terrible shot choices played. That was not good at all.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
You see the mobility there. Ionescu knows she can drive to the rim and finish at will.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's buckets.
Why does it not let me cross over?
Tries to break her ice. Buckets.
Oh my God.
Now here's Sheldon. 12 points for her. MyWNBA screen. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from 11. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention.
Three.
She does so much offensively. She's great in the post. She can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
And Connecticut has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. For three, drains it from beyond the arc.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
And the Sparks call time here.
Yeah, I'm using the controller. I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on with my controller. It's forcing me to go one way, and I'm telling it, no, I want to go this way. So.
Your Los Angeles Sparks dancers.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out to the wing. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes long.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Ionescu. That one.
See what I'm saying? How did I?
Great read by Ionescu. Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Here's buckets. She's got 7. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Ionescu, right side. Here's Sheldon. The open J off the mark.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Rice. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Lovely heads-up pass from Jackson right there. Her basketball IQ is off the charts.
Here's Sheldon. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Ring's shot is off. And the Sun pushing it up now. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
And the Sparks with possession here. Here's buckets. There's the 3. It doesn't go for her.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Ionescu, right side. J.C. Sheldon, open look. And he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Now the Sparks with it. Trailing by 19. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3.
They grab their own miss.
Ring's shot is off. Now Sheldon. She's got 16. Now Ionescu. From outside, off the mark.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's buckets. She has 7. She gets that one.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do later
so
today.
here's
I don't know if I'm gonna watch the draft
They lead by
or the
17.
playoffs.
Sheldon outside.
Smith left side. The Sparks grab the miss. And here's buckets. She's got 9. Out to the left wing.
Oh,
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range.
oh my God.
Allowed by the Sparks.
Jackson outside.
Rice covered by Ionescu. It's rebounded by Sabrini Ionescu.
Pass to Sheldon.
In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
So it's the Sparks now. 19-point game. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson with the ball.
From past the arc, drills it from outside.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
Ionescu has it. She's got 20.
Sheldon outside.
Fires for 3. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Jackson.
Trailing by 19. Up top buckets. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Here's Sheldon.
Got a hand on it.
Rising up for the block, Jackson using all of that 6'2" frame.
The shot's good. Here's buckets. 9 points in the game. From deep. It's hauled in by Smith.
Now here's Sheldon.
She's got 21. Smith.
And rebounded by Brink.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
To the paint. Fades.
Good. And the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Well, that's a good midi from Brink. You know, just take what the D gives you.
Here's Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. And the basket by Hamby.
Well, when they hit her with the double team, I like that awareness she had to just know that one of her teammates was going to be open.
This Sparks squad struggling. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Rice drains the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now Sheldon.
Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sun on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So it's the Sparks now.
Right side Brink. Jackson outside.
Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Ionescu. The Sparks grab the miss. Buckets with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. And here's Buckets. She can't get that one to fall.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Smith outside. Ionescu.
2 points. That one goes in.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, count it.
You look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
And here are the Sparks now. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Rice, covered by Ionescu.
Turnover. Sun ball. Substitution on the court.
And Connecticut has possession.
It's Burton.
Lets it go from deep. Not that time. Her sixth miss, and she's made 4 of her 10 shots.
Ball is turned over. Sun ball. Substitution on the court.
Angsler. Pass to Burton. Angsler with it.
Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now here's Buckets.
Six to shoot. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation.
This is crazy.
Now Burton.
Pass to Angsler. And here's Burton. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. The Sparks grab the miss. And here is Buckets. Shoots on the block.
The rebound by Rupert.
So we see the Sun taking the W here. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not even going to worry about it. Oh, that's what I want to do. Let me upgrade. Can I upgrade? Let's see. Now, this is crazy. How my mid-range is at 87. Close shots 91. How am I having a difficult shot shooting if that's the case?
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Washington Mystics. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Bailey. And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Pass to Atkins. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, Atkins
How
can
you
score
guys
from
like that
pretty much
new
anywhere, of course.
trailer for
Inside,
the
outside,
for
it doesn't
Madden
matter.
26?
She'll find a way.
Now Sims. Now here's Davis. Now here is Sims. Sinks the three-pointer.
An impact
When I seen the trailer, I think I'm go all out for Madden. I really haven't played Madden in a good while.
Pass to Austin. Outside Atkins. Shot clock at 6. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Sims.
Like
Davis.
even this player is
Back to Sims.
my controller is acting up.
And it's Austin with the rebound.
All right, what's going on? Why is my controller tripping? It's fully charged. Why is it tripping?
Well, Chicago went big in the 24 draft, taking 6'7" Camila Cardoso, 3rd overall, and then 6'3" Angel Reese at 7.
But what's funny is those two were big-time conference rivals battling in the paint back in college. Now, the two teammates.
Yeah, it was
I
dope
love
to
those
me
picks.
too.
Reese and Cardoso, they should dominate the paint for years to come in Chicago.
Now here's Austin. Here's Atkins. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Gumake.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Neka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Outside Sims.
team foul.
Adept at drawing contact, Sims enjoys taking on the challenge of getting defenders to overcommit.
I want to apologize to you guys. Sorry that I'm not really in the talkative mood. My allergies is really kicking me in the behind these last couple of days, so
First free throw is good.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in
just trying to pull
1998.
through.
They won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait. Beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
She's covered by Sims. Here's Atkins. And Queen pulls it down.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here is Sims. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reese. Fade away. And the bank shot is good.
Well, because the defense is so worried about Angel Reese's ability inside, the mid-range shot is usually there for her if she wants.
Here's Edwards. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Ogumake. And she converts the layup.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here is Sims. Here's Queen. Misses the 3. Outside Atkins. No good on the 3.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Now here is Queen. Guarded by Austin.
Screen by Cardoso.
And Odyssey Sims. Here we go. Pass to Davis.
Cardoso.
Over Atkins.
And a basket by Cardoso.
Silky smooth from Cardoso in the mid-range.
Washington trailing. Back to Atkins. And she banks in the layup.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Sims with it. 5 points in the game. Shoots from the line.
Come on, what is going on?
All the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
And that one's
What is going on with the
Anything on
game?
offense, Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
And here is Sims. Pass to Reese. Davis.
Kick by Reese.
Outside Sims.
Cardoso with it.
Guarded by Austin. Shoots a fader. And that one comes up a bit short.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
Come on.
Good Atkins.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here is Queen. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Kick by Reese.
Here's Sims. Chicago again missing.
Wow, I thought that was absolutely automatic.
To the inside. Austin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Sims. And here's Cardoso. side for Sims. Will it go? The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
3 points.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
The Mystics with the lead.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
Here's Sims. She's got 8. Pass to Reese. Davis. Sims with it. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Here's Austin. They get it again. Out to Atkins. Launches a 3, and the Mystics hit again from deep.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Now Sims. She's got 11. Pass to Davis. And here's Queen. Defended by Atkins. Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely. And it's going to be a 24-second
Oh my God. You know what?
So both teams changing it up.
I'm done.
Here.
I'm